Use of our time, and he will impart knowledge of industry, and he will impart experience and knowledge of himself, so that we can explore and discover various career opportunities and growth in hospitality industry. Each session also will help us to find right roadmap. Gurdatta sir, we can start now. Yeah, Chef Gurdatta, over to you. Yeah, Chef Jashwinder, over to you. Am I audible, sir? Sir, your mic is off.
Am I audible to everybody now?
Yes, sir. It's okay now.
Yes. Okay. Sundar sir, how are you?
I'm good, sir.
Okay. And thank you, Shailendra sir. And I would like to also thank you, Satish Jha, sir, to invite me today and also give me a chance, to talk to all the, wonderful hospitality students today. I'm going to talk to everybody about only this one crazy topic that everybody is going through. That if and when are the opportunities for jobs in the hospitality industry, okay, currently due to this pandemic, okay. So I'm sure everybody who's there in the industry, okay, all you students and all the faculties, have chosen this industry for a simple reason that it's a wonderful industry. Okay, it's not like any other industry. Like I'm not blaming any other industry in respect of job careers. Okay, it's different. Like being in hospitality industry is totally different than any other industry. Like you go to you become an engineer. Okay, you become a doctor. You become an MBA, like a pilot and stuff. Okay, it's like the relation between a customer and the person who's serving, like the person who's delivering, is totally different. It's not like I come to your store, okay, to give you a business where you can give me a service regarding engineering. Okay, the whole total thing is totally different. All right. If I come to your say restaurant, okay, and when I give you a business, okay, and when you serve me, okay, I am no longer your customer. Okay, I become your guest. Okay, that's what the hospitality people call any person who's coming in the industry. They call them guests. They don't call them customers. Okay, so this industry is totally different than many other industry in the world. Okay, hospitality people are absolutely different. The concept is totally different. The way they learn is totally different. The way they come up is totally different. Okay. Now, pandemic, crazy times. I understand. Okay, the time is not right. Okay, everybody is going through a very bad phase of life. Okay, but when I say that, it is not that the opportunities are not there. Okay, it is just a pandemic. Okay, and like every pandemic, I like a great person said to me, Chasi, every pandemic teaches you something. Okay, so this pandemic has taught the whole industry how to look after themselves and their business and their guests. Okay, earlier, if I talk about the industry, the chefs, okay, like me being a chef, all right. I had this rule, okay, when my senior used to tell me, Jesse, you have to cover your face because I have beard, okay, so the hair would not fall in whatever I'm cooking, okay. You have to wear your gloves, okay, but we never used to do it, okay. So it's nothing new. Wearing a glove is not new. Okay, wearing mask is not new. It's the same old process of hygiene. It's just that we never used to follow it. Okay, like sanitization, okay, hygiene, like what if you learn in the hospitality industry, you guys must have learned about HACCP, all right. So it was there also before. It's just that we never took it too seriously. We're like, oh God, nothing happens. Everything is going to be fine. All right. You would not die. But now, after this pandemic, has taught us that we have to follow certain rules. All right. The rules of when a guest walks in a property. All right. Earlier, we used to shake hands with the guest. Okay. Now we cannot shake hands with the guest. Okay. We have to just do a simple namaste. Right. When the guest comes to the front desk, okay, we used to ask for their documents. We used to touch the documents, whatever the guest has, like an ID or something. Now we do not do that. We just scan it. Okay, we used to hand over the keys to the guest. Now that doesn't happen. The keys are already there in the desk. You have to just pick it up like a box, small box. You have to just the guest just picks it up, goes to the room. Okay, the guests used to earlier come down in the restaurant and have their buffet. Now that's not there. It changes. Okay, right. Currently, right now in Pune, the restaurants are closed. All right, everything is closed right now. Okay, the buffets are closed just because for a simple fact that anybody and everybody who would come and touch the ladle like to serve themselves. All right, they would spread the virus. They would spread the virus right now. Okay, so all the things changed. Like a chef used to get an order, okay, in front of him, okay, and the server used to come inside and pick it up and go and keep it in front of the guest. Okay, now the process is, okay, the guest comes to the restaurant, okay, he sits. There's a QR code right in the middle of the table. The guest comes, he scans the QR code, goes through the menu, all right, orders. The order goes straight to the kitchen. The chef pre-plates the dish. Earlier, it used to be a buffet. Now it's a pre-plated dish. Okay, so what do the chefs learn over here? Okay, maybe they had forgotten how to pre-plate dishes. Okay, maybe they were out of practice. Okay, now they have to brush up their skills on that as well. Okay, they really need to learn. Okay, now the chefs. Okay, already we. Okay, I used to make buffet, in bulk and just put it in the chef and dish over there, and used to just keep on going on. Now it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. The order comes. Okay, I pre-plate the dish and I give it individually to my guest. Okay, so the guest eats it. Okay, leaves a plate. Okay, just pays his bill or just signs the check, goes to his room. Right. So things currently have changed in the industry. Okay, so now what to do? Now what are you supposed to do? All right, just follow your books. All right, guys, follow your books because all this hygiene, sanitization, okay, HACCP is there in the books which we've had forgotten. We guys, everybody in the chefs, okay, the housekeeping people, all right, front office, we were a little, we just took it lightly. But now we have to take things seriously, like hospitality, us especially, the industry people I'm talking about, okay? Because I don't know about what engineering people are going to do, okay, what MBAs are going to do, what pilots are going to do. But hospitality people, where people come in more contact with us, okay, like the families come in contact with us, their kids come in contact with us, okay? We have to be careful, okay, in respect of our hygiene first, okay, our safety first, and then the guest. Okay, so you have to learn all that. Okay, so how do you do it? How do you do that? Okay, by learning, by a simple way of learning. Follow your books. Okay, speak to your professors. Okay, speak to your colleagues. Okay, by searching the net. Okay, social distancing, hygiene. Okay, sanitization. It is very simple, very simple. You have to just follow the rules. Okay, now that you have to follow the rules, what next? What am we going to do when I'm sitting at home? Okay, so my suggestion is, okay, your passion, okay, anybody who wants to be a chef, okay, that's your talent. I would say, like me, like I'm a chef, so my talent is being a chef. What next? So what do I do? What do I do for my next level? Okay, like I'm a chef. Okay, the pandemic comes, so the HR sits with the general manager and says, okay, fine, we have to lay off a few people. So whom do we lay off? Whom can we just furlough for a few months of time and then we'll get them back? But right now the situation is really bad. We'll have to let a few people go. Who would those people be? Who would those people be who have to leave the property? Okay, the people who are talented in only one department will have to leave. Okay, like for example, okay, if I am there and Shailendra sir is there, like for example, I'm just telling you guys, okay, so me being a chef, okay, me being a chef and Shailendra sir being a chef, both of us, I am a chef only in the kitchen. That's it. I don't want to go out and serve. I would not serve. But Shailendra sir, okay, he's a chef, okay, and he serves also. So he's talented. Shailendra sir is talented of being a chef, okay, and he's also skilled of serving. Okay, two departments. He's good with two departments. So the HR sits with the GM, and the GM says, you know what, we'll have to let some people go. So what do we do? All right. So he's going to say, you know what, we've got two people in the kitchen. Okay, one is Chef Jassi and one is Chef Shailendra. Okay. So he said, okay, who's good in both of them? He said, both are good in cooking, but Jassi doesn't serve, but Shailendra serves. So what they'll do is they'll let Jassi go for a few months. They would not let Chef Shailendra go. Okay, for a simple reason, he's a multitasker. Okay, and he handles two departments. Okay, so here they don't need two people in the pandemic to handle. Like what Shailendra can do is he can cook, he can go in the restaurant and serve also. What Jassi does, Chef Jassi does, he just cooks and keeps the plate over there. All right. So my request, I request you guys, all right, what you do is whoever's listening, all right, all of you, you would have to learn a parallel department what you're doing right now. Okay. So whatever your talent is, brush up, brush up with your skill. Okay. Same goes for housekeeping. Housekeeping, front office, hand in hand. All right. Anybody says, you know what, I'm good with front office, brush up your skill in your housekeeping. All right. Anybody goes in housekeeping, brush up your skill in front office. All right. Vice versa. All right. Next, what next? Okay, grooming. Okay, I'm going to talk about grooming. All of you sitting at home, I don't want to cut my hair. I don't want to shave my beard. I don't want to trim. I'm good wearing whatever clothes, looking bad, shabby, because I'm sitting at home. I'm not doing anything. Do not get in that habit. Please, guys, do not get in that habit. Okay, start grooming. Okay, start looking good. All right, because when you get in that habit and when you go back to the industry, you would not be feeling odd. You would not be feeling odd because now if you're there in the industry, okay, all grooming, you get laid off, you sit at home, okay, you forget your grooming stuff, grooming standards and all, and when you go back to the industry, it's going to be really difficult for you to go back. All right. So my request right now to all the people who are watching, everybody listening, guys, two things: brush up your skill in a parallel department, okay, because things have changed, okay, and please concentrate on your grooming standards, okay. Now about prospects, okay. Let's talk about prospects in this pandemic, okay. Prospects are there. It is not that nobody is hiring. No, it is all fake news. Okay, it is all rubbish. Okay, it's not that nobody is hiring. Yes, a few people have stopped. A few properties have stopped. Okay, but it is not that nobody is hiring. Restaurants, fine dining properties are still hiring. Okay, QSRs, quick service restaurants, still hiring. Five-star brands, okay, a few of them still hiring. Okay, the kitchens are hiring chefs. Okay, they are hiring housekeeping personnel. Okay, so if someone comes and tells me, Chef Jassi, nobody's hiring, it is all fake. All right, the temporary time of the 6 months or whatever next couple of, like I would say just a couple of few months, like say 2-3 months more, by say till January. Okay, we have to just like be patient till January, and after that everything is going to be normal. Everything is going to be back to normal. So say right now, if there's a demand of say, I would say 1,000 chefs right now in India. Okay, it's going to be more. It's going to be like 10,000. But if I say city-wise, there are like every city or a state requires like 1,000 chefs. Okay, and by Jan it will jump up. It will jump up to the where it was in March. It will jump up. Okay, so what you guys have to do is you have to just be patient, and in the meanwhile, just brush up your skills. All right. Also, all right, who's hiring right now? Who's not? Okay. The best way I say is, okay, there's your college, okay, whichever college you are from, talk to your placement coordinators, okay. Those people are the most experienced and they know exactly who's hiring and who's not hiring, okay. Don't just keep on Google searching about who's hiring and not. Okay, you need a job. You're a chef. You're a housekeeping personnel. You're a front office guy. You're in service. Call your placement coordinator for college and say, "Sir, madam, I really need a job. I need to get my internship done. I need my training done. Please let me know who's hiring." All right, they know the pandemic is there, nobody is, but when you ask them, okay, and if someone is, the first timing, all right, the first they come to know, all right, the first property they come to know, they will let you know, all right, they will let you know what's happening, okay, who's hiring and all that. Okay, so if anybody is has a question, who's hiring, please speak to your coordinators. Don't just randomly, just go and Google and search. Don't do that. Okay. Right now, Shailendra sir, I would take a few questions. If people have questions, like anything about the industry, who's hiring, who's not hiring, I would take that if someone has.
So we
Shailendra
could
sir?
not have questions. Yes, sir.
Yes.
We could not have questions. I think we need 2 to 3 minutes of break
Okay. So that's fine.
because there is some problem with streaming and
Okay.
students can't able to stream.
Okay, no problem. So you want me
So
to just,
can we start again after 5 minutes?
yeah, sure. Let's do that. Okay. You want to call me back
Thank
for
you,
that,
sir.
please?
We can be online and we can again start after 5 minutes.
That's okay. That's okay. Your call. Whatever you want to do, Shailendra sir. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Good afternoon, Chandran sir.
Good afternoon, sir. So we can start now.
We can start. Okay. Are we live? Chandran
Yes,
sir, are
sir.
we live? Like, okay, I cannot see it. That's what I'm asking you. Are we there?
Yes, sir, we are live.
Okay, fine. Thank you, Chandran sir. Once again, and I would like to thank all the faculty members of Parod University for inviting me today in this webinar. I'm here today to talk about job prospects and career guidance in the hospitality industry. Okay, and when I say hospitality industry, the industry is a beautiful industry. It's not like any other industry where limited people are involved. Okay, when I talk about the hospitality industry, there's a huge group of people involved. Right from we say when we open up a property, we come up with a hotel. Okay, any five-star hotel. So there are, engineers involved in the construction of a hotel. Okay, there are interior decorators, architects, okay, salespeople, marketing people. There's a whole group of individuals involved in that industry. When you make a hotel, and after once the hotel is built, okay, then there are the industry people. When you talk about kitchen department, housekeeping department, okay, front office department, service personnel, okay. So many people are involved. Then there's security, okay. There's sales and marketing of the hotel. Then there's the coffee shop, okay. So there's a whole group of hospitality individuals involved in the industry, right? So for me, I've been having so many webinars in the lockdown period, this pandemic. Okay, I just come up with these questions, which everybody comes and asks me: are there job opportunities? Okay, are there what's with my career? I finished my second year of college. I finished my third year of college. Okay, so let me tell you a small story about myself. Okay, who am I? Okay, I'm a chef by profession. Okay, my name is Chef Jassi. All right, full name Jaswinder Singh Gurdatta. All right, have a very crazy background about myself. In the year 2000, I would say 4, 5. Okay, I had gone to the US to do my commercial pilot training. All right, I'm a pilot as well. Post that, I had a few friends in the industry, the Bollywood industry. So I've done a few stunts in there. And in the early 2010, a friend of mine just came up to me and he was like, "Just see what's your future like?" I said, "I don't know. What do you mean?" And he was like, "What's your plan? Like you've done a pilot training, you've done films, okay, you're doing your father's business, okay. What's your plan?" I said, "I don't know." I said, "So what do you like?" I said, "I like cooking." I just came up this. I like cooking and I like food. He said, "Okay, why don't you do your degree in hospitality management?" I said, "Are you crazy at this age? I was a little old. I wasn't 2021 anymore, 22 anymore." I said, "Let's give it a shot and let's see what happens." So I joined this college in Pune, and I did my degree with them. I finished my hospitality degree, and when I finished my first year, okay, I was searching for an internship. Okay, like normally everybody has to do their internship when we do your hotel management degree. All right. So after first year, I was looking around. So firstly, what I did is I had a LinkedIn account. Okay, that's a social. It's of course a social media, but it's like more official for jobs and stuff. Okay. So I just typed over there. I'm looking for internship, and one of the chefs from Marriott, okay, Chef Girish, he messaged me and saying that if you're looking for an internship, you can come to our property. And I said, okay. So I went to Marriott, gave an interview, got selected. Okay. And I was lucky enough to do just one department in the property. Like normally it's four departments. Like everybody has to do their kitchen and front office, housekeeping, service, like all departments, 1.5 months each. Like normally this is what happens. That's the industry standard. But I requested Chef Girish, and of course there's another Nitish chef, Asu chef. Girish was executive chef, and I requested them that will it be possible if I can just look after the kitchen department only? I just want to learn what's cooking because I was just wanted to see how the industry, like how I groom in the industry. Because I wasn't young, I wasn't, as I said, I was in 2022. Okay, I was old enough. I had a family. So what I did is I started as an intern, and as lucky I was, okay, throughout my life, I got lucky and Marriott that year, okay, got the IPL, okay, they got the IPL guest to stay with them. And suddenly there was a huge demand. There was no chefs working at that time. Everybody was busy and stuff. We couldn't find chefs. So, me being an intern, I got an opportunity to work with the chefs in the kitchen, and I didn't have to actually go peel onions and stuff. I was cooking on the range. Okay, so I got lucky, right? And after that, after I finished my IPL, after I finished my serving all the guests in the stadium, I finished my internship. Okay, I went back to college, finished my degree. Okay, I started serving the Southern Command Army in the Pune region. We have a headquarters over here. I was associated, I would say I was associated with the Southern Command Army in regards to their catering, all their parties, all their birthdays, all their in-house, events. Okay, I started doing that. I did that for 2 years. Okay, with the army, and I got so it was such an honor, like you're working for a guest and he's a businessman or a celebrity. Okay, that whole experience is totally different. And I got that when I was working for Marriott. But then from there, when I left them and I came to being with the army people, the whole experience is totally, absolutely different. It's not the same way how it is. It's not like how you serve celebrities, how you serve millionaires or billionaires, because they are rich by money, okay, but the army people are rich with etiquettes, okay. The way they eat, they finish their dinner by 9:30. Okay, by 9:30, an army personnel, let it be anybody, let it be a Jawan, let it be a major, a colonel, brigadier, lieutenant general, everybody is finished their dinner, their supper, whatever you call it, everything, and they are in bed by 9:30. They are in bed after their drinks and everything. Okay, so I learned a lot. I learned a lot from there. They taught me how to sit. Okay, of course, I knew that, but the way they sat, the army people, okay, the way they finished their dinner, okay, I learned that a lot from them. Okay, that was really an honor. I would say an honor when I worked with them. Post that, I got an opportunity to go to Canada, and I just again, as I said, I was just sitting at home chilling. One of my friends just comes and what's up? I said nothing. I said, how about let's do something different. I said, what? I said, why don't you go abroad and learn and stuff? I said, okay, let's do that. So I went to Canada. All right, I moved to Canada. I was there for a few years. Okay, again I learned. Again I learned how to cook. So the cooking, guys, I would just tell everybody, whoever's listening, okay, in your lifetime, okay, all the five-star hotels in India, all the fine dining properties in India, okay, are all beautiful. Okay, no doubt about that. But if you really want to learn, if you really want to see how the industry works, you will have to travel abroad. You have to go abroad to see more vegetables, okay, more service differences, okay. You see different languages, different people, all right. You see the French, how they serve, okay, how they serve their wine, okay, how they taste their wine, all right. The British, how they eat their food, okay, with respect, okay. Japanese people, how they even have their tea. So all this you do not get to learn when you're in India. You have to travel abroad for it. Okay. So, just by just doing an internship 6 months, yes, you will learn the basics. But after 6 months, when you learn your basics, all right, I would suggest, it's a suggestion again, guys. I'm not forcing anything. I'm just suggesting. I normally when I talk, I'm come from a very different culture, so I request. I do not order, okay, and I suggest. Okay, it's always suggesting and requesting. So I would suggest you guys, okay, you go abroad, okay, all of you who's listening, please have that culture, all right, learn the culture, learn the hospitality, okay, the way they serve, okay, all that. For that, you have to travel abroad. Okay, I'm not saying India is bad, okay, but just that basic stuff you would need to brush up. Okay, you need to just travel abroad and learn, and specific regions. I'm not, when I say travel abroad, I'm not saying just get up and go to any random country. See where there are a lot of tourists. Okay, because the country who has a lot of tourists, you will get to learn a lot from them. Okay, I would say you go to Dubai. Okay, go to Singapore, go to Europe. Okay, go to Canada, US, Australia. These are the countries where they have tourists coming in India. Okay, so when you learn from them. Of course, there are tourists coming in India also. Okay, but tourists, when they come to India, they go to specific places, like they go to Goa, they go to Kerala, okay, they go to see the Taj, okay. But then again, so what are you serving them? When you see tourists in India who come to you, what are you serving them? You're serving them Indian food. Okay, you're serving them Indian culture. That you already know, guys. You already know it. Okay. So my suggestion is, when you serve a German, okay, a German national, or a French, okay, from France, or someone from UK, okay, when you're serving them, or you just make a burger, like a normal burger, okay, for someone from America, okay, and when you make the same burger over here in India, and you make the same thing in US, it's absolutely different. It's different. It's not the same what you get over here. The bun is going to be different, all right? The steak is going to be different, all right? The meat is going to be different, all right? The sauces, all right? The vegetables, everything is going to be different, okay? So for me, all right, if I'm a chef and I look back in my past, okay, I say the biggest advantage, the best thing what I did in my life was when I shifted to Canada to learn more about cooking, okay? So if you guys really need to learn about hospitality, guys, you need to travel abroad. Okay, subject to check the country which is safe right now, because in this pandemic, you don't want to go to countries which are really affected. So right now, if you talk about India is the most affected, we are on the top. Okay, second is America, and so in other countries. So just talk to your parents, talk to the placement coordinators in your college, Salinder sir, Mr. Jha, and everybody in college, and talk to them, and then take a move. Okay. I always tell students, they just make big, huge mistakes by just going to Google and searching for jobs, okay, and searching for consultants. Okay, see, I'm a consultant as well, okay, but I'm a chef first. Okay, so I went through a lot of trouble searching for jobs. I had gone through a lot of trouble searching for internship, because I wanted to go. See, everybody, not me, everybody wants to learn their internship. They want to do their basic structure. See, when they say, when you're making a building, and if you have a good structure base, then the building is strong. Okay, so your college itself, Parul University, wonderful. Okay, good college, everything nice. Your professors are nice, everything is nice. But when you go to the industry, okay, when you really want to learn, okay, so you have to go to the right place. You have to go to the right property, the right hotel, the right restaurant, the right QSR. Okay, I don't care. You want to be a barista, okay, who wants to know about coffee. You work in a CCD. Doesn't make any difference, guys. It's the same hospitality industry. So do not think those guys working in CCD are lower, or someone working in a Marriott is really high. No, that's not the case. We are all from the same industry. Okay. So in terms of jobs, okay, when it comes to job, I tell everybody, you want a job, you want an internship, please speak to your college people first. Talk to your college placement coordinators. Okay. Talk to the person who's your talent coordinators over there. Okay. Because they are more well versed. They've got more knowledge about the industry than Google also. Okay. Because Google is not always right. So what you do is, you get up in the morning, you go and search for jobs around your city, local, and then you will stay, in your state in Gujarat, then you will do India search and you search for them. But you don't know the person who's offering a job. Is he honest? Is he fake? Is he a thief? He's going to just rob you, take your money and run away? You have no idea. Okay, so regarding a job and career prospects, please, guys, it's a request, guys, go to your college first. Okay, go to Salinder sir, go to Mr. Jha, go to everybody. Talk to them. You know what, sir? I'm ready. I've done my third year. I'm ready for my after my second year. I want to do my internship. Where do I go? And they'll be like, you know what? We've got properties coming for placements in a college. Okay, I will put you somewhere. All right, but you want to go abroad? You tell them, sir, I am a little worried about my future, so I do not want to do it in India. How about can I go abroad? Okay, so ask them. Don't just randomly Google and go to consultants and ask them. Okay, so whatever your college placement coordinator suggests you, I would request you to go to them. Okay, go to those consultants first. Okay, like me. Okay, if you come to me, like me being a consultant, I've got opportunities right now in Europe and US. Okay, I do not charge anything until you get a visa. Okay, because I'm from the industry, I know how it feels. I know how your parents must have hard earned that money. Okay, so you don't have to come and tell me, you know what, just come to me and say, you know, I want an opportunity right now. I want to go do my internship. All right, so what I'll say is, okay, fine, give me your resume, get a letter from your college, let your college know that you've come to me. Okay, tell Salinder sir, again I'm saying, tell Mr. Jha that you've come to me. All right, and then I'll take your case. Okay, fine. You don't have to give me any registration charge, nothing at all. I will get you a placement letter from the property from Europe and US, Singapore, Dubai, wherever you want to go. Once you have that in hand, you apply for a visa. You apply for a visa. Once you get your visa, then you pay the coordinator, okay, or a consultant. You do not have to pay just for a placement letter. Let me tell you guys, okay, because you don't know if the letter is fake or the letter is genuine. Okay, so until and unless you do not get a visa, okay, please do not pay any consultant any money, right? Because when you submit that letter to the embassy, that offer letter what you got from the placement coordinator or your consultant, okay, you get that letter, you submit to the embassy checks it if the letter is genuine or no. So you will come to know, yes, the letter is genuine, okay, the placement is genuine, everything is fine, you get the visa. Once you get the visa, you can pay the consultant, okay, until and unless you don't have to pay them even 1 rupee. Okay, no registration charges, no 5,000, no 10,000, nothing at all. Okay, now about options. Guys, there are thousands and thousands and thousands of options right now. Okay, as I said, it is all fake news that there are no jobs. Of jobs, okay, where it all depends. It's within your city, within your state, within the country, or within which region. Okay, if you talk to me right now, options abroad, lots of them. Okay, there are options in Europe, there are options in US. US is stopped because of their visa issues. So yes, fine, we can just hang on for that. Maybe by November, December, we'll come to know if US actually starts their visa process again for J1 and other related H1 job visas. Okay, otherwise, if you want to try for Europe, Europe is on. Dubai is on, Singapore is on. Okay, so the options are there in terms of internship and job placements. It is not that there are absolutely no. There are job. Yes, Sharon sir, you want to say something?
Yes, sir. Actually, one student has raised a question. Which
Yes,
country
please.
is
Any
better for
question,
IT?
Sharon sir? I'm going to just keep on talking. So any question, you can just unmute your thing and ask me. Please ask me, sir. Please go ahead.
Okay. There was a question of a student, which country is better for IT or JT? For industrial training or job training?
Which countries? Okay,
Better.
I would always go. Okay, as I said, Shailendra sir, I always go with the country where there are a lot of tourists. Okay, because you get to learn a lot. How? Okay, how? Like for example, I go to say Goa. I go to Goa and I'm working at the Taj property over there or a Marriott, and I'm working and this guy from Europe comes in from France and he says I'm in the live kitchen and I'm in the continental counter, and he comes to me and said, chef, can you make me a pasta? Okay. Now the way Shanadha sir I make my pasta is as per the Indian palate. Okay. No, I do not know where the guy is from. Okay, I don't know because if I look at the guy's face, I don't know if he's from Europe, he's from Canada, maybe Australia, where. So I don't know how to make the right pasta. Okay, so for me, as I said again, till the time I don't have a good base, my building is not going to be strong. So what I do is, I suggest I go to France. I go to any European region where all the cuisine will actually come out. Okay, so for me, so a tourist from India would also come there to France, okay, just for a holiday, maybe a honeymoon or just some anniversary or a tourist, just for some function or a wedding or stuff, okay. But when I learn how to make the continental dishes, okay, the cuisine, if I have to learn that, okay, I have to be in Europe. I cannot live in India. I cannot go to Canada. I cannot be in Australia and learn French cuisine. I have to be in that region, somewhere close to them. Maybe I don't care Spain, I don't care Switzerland, but around them. Okay, around France somewhere. Okay, that's when I would learn. Okay, I really want to learn how to make a steak or a burger. I have to go to US. I have to. I cannot live in India and make a steak. It's not allowed to cook steak over here in India. Okay, you cannot. Fine. So you have to, for industrial training, for job, for a future, anything, Shailendra sir, if you have to be in the industry for a longer time. Okay, I get a lot of students and saying, I get parents calling me and saying, what, I just want my kid to just learn for 2-3 years, and after 3 years, I'm going to put him a restaurant. I said, no problem, sir. You can put him a restaurant, but will in 3 years, will he learn about the industry? Like after finish his degree from 3 years, will your kid, your son, your daughter be ready for the industry? Will he learn in 3 years? Because in 15 years, I did not learn. In 15 years, if you talk about any of the whole cuisine and everything, I am still learning. Because every day something new comes up. Everything, like there are organic vegetables, then now this pandemic, look at this pandemic. They've taught us how to cover the mask, wear gloves and stuff like that. Okay, so the industry is changed. Okay, you cannot stop learning ever. You cannot ever stop learning. So my suggestion is, if you really, really, really want to learn the basics, you have to go abroad, as I said earlier, and be in that region where you get a lot of tourists. Okay, because tourists is where you learn. When you're in Europe, you would get tourists from America. You would get tourists from Canada. You will get tourists from Australia who's come for a holiday, and he will tell you, like for example, as I said earlier, I'm cooking in Goa and I'm making a pasta. The guest would tell me how spicy does he want it? Does he want the sauce in it? Okay or no? In India, we have this mindset, in pasta is going to be red sauce or white sauce or a pink sauce. It's called the rosé sauce. All right? But in France, they do not eat sauces. It's just plain pasta, al dente, simple. They've got olive, garlic, herbs. That's it. Nothing else. So to learn that, I have to go to France. The hospitality they do, the way the British, serve. Okay, all that, if I really, really want to learn, Shailendra sir, I will have to go in that region and learn. So my mind says, lot of tourists, okay, a safe place right now compared to the pandemic. There are less cases, lots of tourists. I would go there and do it. That's how I would compare.
Yes, sir. One more student came with a question: how I can get visa for OJT? Yes, his question is how get
visa for
OJT, on the job training.
Okay, for OJT. Okay, currently, Shailendra sir, for OJT, as I said, US is stopped. Okay, but if you're looking at European regions, okay, you're looking at Dubai, looking at Singapore, okay, they are on. Okay, so I've just confirmed, I just got a confirmation from my travel agent that Portugal has opened the visas. So if you want, okay, in the European region, you can apply for a visa. Once you get the visa, you can definitely go for a 1-year OJT to European region. You can. It's possible. They've started it again. India is going to take time. India, because the cases are more, we have less kids, it's poverty and stuff like that. Okay, so let's not talk about India. But if you want to go abroad, so we have an offer for Singapore, we have an offer for Dubai. Okay, we have an opportunity right now for Portugal, Europe. So if anybody interested, we can definitely send them. So you give me your documents, your resume and stuff, letter from the college, you can definitely apply for a visa. So it's not that there are no opportunities. Shailendra sir, opportunities are there, jobs are there. It's not that they're not there in India, they are there abroad. It is all positive. The industry is back to normal. Do not worry. People are there on the beaches. People are starting going on the cruise. Okay, people are started checking in hotels. Okay, so it's all started. Nothing. It's all passe now. Shailendra sir.
So how you feel working with a cruise?
I'm sorry, sir.
What if a student want to go with cruise ship?
Cruise, okay.
Cruises.
There are, okay, to work in a cruise, okay, you want a cruise job.
Yes,
So,
sir.
Sanjay said there are
Yes.
a lot of consultants who do only cruise placements, okay, only specific cruise placements. I have a list of consultants, okay, which directly, like for example, like I would put you in the cruise, okay. So I will share, Shailendra sir, I would share the cruise HR details directly with you, like Royal Caribbean, okay, Carnival, all these cruise direct number and the email ID and the concerned person. You can share it with the students. The students can directly apply. Directly apply. They don't have to go through any consultant. Please, guys, try to use consultants and people as less as possible. Okay, yes, you're from college, okay, you want a help, like call me, okay, I'm from the industry, I can talk to you, I do not charge any consultation just to talk to you over phone. Okay, I do not. You have any message, you can call me, message me. All right, I will talk to you for free. Do not charge you anything because I'm from the industry. I'm not a businessman. Okay, but regarding cruise, Shailendra sir, I will share the email ID of the HR from that particular company. You can please ask your students, your alumni students who already passed out. They can contact them directly. They don't have to pay anything to anybody. I'll send it to
Sure,
you,
sir.
sir.
Sure, sir.
Yes, Shailendra sir. Anything else? Any other questions?
Yeah, and there are some students who are asking how we can develop our skills into kitchen.
Okay. How do you develop? Okay, practice. Shailendra sir, it is one simple thing which is called practice. Okay. Now this pandemic, I would just wanted to ask everybody, what have you been doing in pandemic? All right. So I would just I see the kids. Okay, normally doing. I used to do it. Okay, when I was in college or before that. If you see my Facebook page, you'll see my Instagram page. Okay, 4 years before. Not Insta, you'll see my Facebook page. Go with searching of Chef Jassi. You will see a lot of stupid posts. I call it stupid because I used to just stand in the middle of the road, having coffee, sitting with friends, check in here, check in there. I wasted my time. Okay, what did I gain out of it? Nothing. Did I gain anything? Nothing. I didn't get anything, no money, nothing out of it, out of using Facebook. Okay, what happened to Facebook? Facebook made a lot of money. Okay, so I wasted my time. Okay, but the same thing kids must have done in this pandemic. Okay, they must have taken, like, made one dish, taken a photo, okay, put it on Facebook, or watch TV and watch all Netflix and played games. Okay, so I suggest, again, I suggest, okay, I request, I don't order and stuff like that. So I request all the kids, if you really want to learn what kitchen is all about, okay, all the housework regarding food, okay, everything, right from cutting the vegetables to sorting it to frying it, everything, you do it. Tell your mom, tell your father, tell your grandmother to teach you, okay. Tell them just to stand next to you because this is the time what you will actually learn, okay. Because here you're just feeding those 3 4 5 people of your house, like 5 6 8 10 whatever, but you are limited to those people, okay. But the best thing is you're getting to practice in your house and those people can actually judge you. So I would say the best cooks in the world are all your mothers, all your parents, your grandmother, the best cook you will ever find in the world. Okay, there are other guests, other chefs also. Okay, I'm not talking about Gordon Ramsay or Jamie Oliver or, for example, matter of fact, Sanjeev Kapoor and stuff like that. Okay, they are good chefs. Okay, but right now, can you go out and work with them? Can you for practice? No, you cannot. So how would you practice? Get up in the morning. Okay, groom yourself first. Okay, don't just not have a bath. Beard, not cut hair. First, groom yourself. Go quickly have a bath. Get out of bed. Okay, grooming is a must in the industry. Okay, I enter your hotel, I see your hair very shabby. Okay, beard. Okay, I'm a Sikh, so I have to keep my beard. All right. If you're not a Sikh, look, okay, like right now, if everybody can actually see Shailendra sir's photo, look at the way he's groomed. Okay, he's clean shaven, proper hair, cut, proper groomed, a professional photograph. Okay, so when I enter a restaurant, I enter any hotel, I would want to see a person like this. Okay, I can see anybody shabby, all right, with not a hair done. So when you get up in the morning, guys, groom yourself, like comb, haircut, clean shave, get up and tell your mom, tell your father, I'm going to cook. Tell them no way they are cooking. Tell them no, I'm going to do the cutting of vegetables. So every day, okay, now today is the 21st of September. For the next 9 days, 10 days till the month ends, till September ends, guys, concentrate on your cutting of vegetables. Whatever, let it be onion, let it be vegetables, anything your mom has to cut, tell her you would do it. Tell her you would do it. Anything, your puree of tomatoes, you have to do just grinding. Okay, start for the next 9 days. I'm going to suggest you guys cut vegetables. Let it be for 5 people, 10 people, 2 people, whatever. But cut your vegetables for the next 9 days. After that, after your 9 days, what you do is you actually tell your mom, you request her, can I start sauteing vegetables? Okay, the basic, not cooking. So you go step by step. Okay, so first 10 days, you do the cutting of vegetables. Okay, tell her, can I change the shape of cutting the vegetables? Okay, can I make dices? Okay, can I just rough chop it? Okay, can I make batons? Keep on changing what you've learned in college. Try that at home. Okay, try that cutting of vegetables at home for the first 10 days. Your salads, okay, see how the salad cuts. Okay, do that. Try with your
Yes,
parents,
sir.
they would love it. All right, try that for the first 10 days. After that, after your vegetables, don't just say, you know what, I'm going to make the vegetable today, the whole thing. Don't do that. Do sauteing. So from there, come to sauteing. All right, after sauteing, then come to frying, and then come to the main dish, how you make it. Okay, so do this 10 days at a time. So by the end of October or the first week of November, you would know how to cook. Okay, don't tell me I went to Google, I searched on YouTube, I saw Sanjeev Kapoor, I saw Jamie Oliver, I saw Gordon Ramsay. I'm going to make it at home. Papa, Mama, you said I'm going to cook for you. Do not do that. That's not cooking. You would just know that one dish. That one dish. Don't do that. That's not practice. That is absolutely, guys, not
Sorry,
practice. Okay, so I
sir,
suggest
sorry to
you
interrupt
first.
you.
Yes, Sharendra sir, please.
Sir, we have time constraint, so I would request to give some take homes to us, and after that we can wind up.
Okay, fine. All right. So do that. It's practice, guys. 10 days at a time, and then just go ahead. Do that. Next question, Shalendra sir.
Sir, we have time constraint and we have to wind up.
Okay, so that's okay.
Thank
I'm
you
done. I'm
for
just waiting for your questions. I'm just waiting for your questions. Any questions? Or, students, if you have anything, from my end, or you can just contact Shalendra sir, you can contact Mr. Jha. You can take my number from them. You can just, you don't want to call me, you can message me. All right. Email, message, whatever. All right. And call me and I will answer all your questions. Okay. Regarding placements, future, career, anything. If you have, please contact me, and I do not charge anything for consultation. So don't worry. You can call me anytime. All right. Over to you, Sanindra sir.
thank you, sir. Thank you for imparting your valuable knowledge.
Thank you, sir.
And
It was an honor. It was an honor.
you have answered all the questions, even
Oh, thank you.
before arising questions. Yes.
Oh, thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I just try to be a more interactive with the kids, nothing else. All right. So you
Yes.
can just share your with your students. If anybody has any questions left out and I missed out any, you can just call me, message me, email me, and I'll try to answer them all from my side as the best I can do.
I I got more than 25 questions, but you answered
Oh,
before I
wow.
asked.
Oh, wow. Oh, thank you. I'm smart then. Thank you, Shanti, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much.
sir.
Thank you, sir. It is an honor, sir. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me today. Thanks.
Welcome.